Hello everyone and welcome to the pick a card reading love messages here. This is pile number 1, which is this one. This is pile number 2 and this is pile number 3. Pick up your pile. I'm going to pull this back. That's pile number 3 and pile number 2 here, and I'm going to start with pile number 1. The first message for you, my dear pile number 1, is the following. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I don't know if you're dealing with a breakup here. Let's see okay, we have the contract. I don't know if if there is a person here who's going through a divorce, because there is a lot of changes and unexpected situations that you're dealing with at the present. The contract is talking about a partnership, a long-term commitment, but the balance here is as justice is given, okay, on the matter. So it could be a divorce or it could be a marriage here, okay? The first energy is the judgment. So through this turmoil, which I think this change in your life was unexpected, you're trying to find your path, you're trying to find your freedom. This is someone who is saying enough is enough. I need to walk out of this and I need to find my strength back. I need to find my path. I need to resurrect out of the problems. So the judgment is talking about a change, a shift, a major change in your life where you decide for what you want to do. Okay, yeah, we have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo here. But what you need to do, my dear pal number 1, is just take your time. Take your time and isolate. Find yourself, heal from what has happened, that it was unexpected and you're trying to understand why it happened, and focus in the future, but in a more loving way towards you. We have the Page of Cups, so you need to show love, you need to show respect to you, you need to find your worth, and things will be refreshed. The Page of Cups is talking about a new and a fresh energy coming in your life after turmoil, after a situation that was very devastating, after a situation that you said enough is enough, I need to come out of it. Yes, we have the King of Swords. You might be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, but what you're doing here, my dear pile number 1, is finding your worth, your confidence, and standing on your own truth, talking about what you want, being very rational. You're dealing with a situation in a very rational way because you've had enough. The Judgment and the Hermit is saying that you've had enough. I need love in my life. I need genuine love in my life, and I'm going to deal with the situation so that I can get out of it as quickly as possible. Don't rush into making decisions if you're not there just yet, if you're not into... there is some sort of a separation going on. You might be thinking about it, by the way, okay? You might not be there. But what you need to do is just be a little bit on your own to find your worth, find your purpose, evaluate the connection in order to understand, is this what you're looking for? Are you happy in this situation? Is there anything that you can talk about, opening this communication in a very rational way? You need to disconnect from your feelings. You need to disconnect from your emotions so that you can put an end to this situation once and for all. Let me clarify the Judgment, because after you deal with this situation, you will be very happy because you will be feeling refreshed. You will become whole again. Let me see the Judgment. Okay, Daughter of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Tower moment. So I guess you're going through a major change, my dear pal number 1. You're going through a realization that you need to deal with. The Tower is talking about a shift in your life as well as a judgment. But what you're looking for is your abundancy. You're very concentrated on you now. You need to take care of you. The contract could also be talking about partnership, not necessarily in love. But what you're doing here, instead of feeling, you're just making plans. You're just taking actions towards what feels right for you. This is a period of time of you, okay? You're dealing with yourself. You're taking care of yourselves. You want to break free. You want to find your financial freedom and abundance, and that's more important for you. Maybe that's why you're dealing with this change, and you need to speak up for yourself. Open your mouth and talk about what you need and what you want. Yeah, take action. We have the Chariot here. This is going to be a major shift in your life, and you're going to feel very happy about the decisions that you're going to be making. It might need to be very firm to what you're talking about, and so that you can not allow the other person to interfere with what you want or to influence you in a more negative way. The Chariot is taking action towards what feels right for you. The Star, Aquarian energy, Cancerian energy, and Virgo energy, all these energies and all these messages are talking about your shift. You're moving forward to make your dreams come true because you've been hurt. So the Three of Swords might be talking about a separation here, okay? It might be talking about a pain that was endured within a situation that you're not happy anymore, and you don't want to live in this situation any longer. You find your worth with the Hermit mode. You close your heart. You try to vent your feelings, and you want to move forward in your life. This is a breakthrough. This is a situation that you finally realize that it's not good enough for you. And you're taking action towards new love. You're taking action towards your new self. You're taking action to never allow anyone to deal with you in a negative way. Let me clarify the King of Swords. Yeah, you're ready to take a leap of faith. No matter the risk, it will be better for you than staying here in this Three of Swords energy, okay? You will be investing on you now. What you had in the past was not sufficient for you, was not good enough for you, and you felt betrayed so many times, and this is the time for you to break free from that connection. You're protecting your heart here. You're not allowing the other person to deal with you or to manipulate you anymore. You're not allowing anyone to mistreat you anymore. And you find so much power within you that you deal with the person that you're dealing with in a very rational way. You cut them off and you say, enough is enough. I'm not dealing with you anymore. I want to move on. Okay, and then you find your freedom, and then you love yourself a little bit more so that you can allow honest and genuine love back in your life. What you've been going through here is not going to be your future anymore. You're changing your life. You're taking chances on new things, on new situations, on yourself. You're looking at yourself and your life and your career and your money and your heart. You're taking care of you now. It's all about you. You're breaking free, and you're doing it very fast. Once you realize that you've been mistreated, that you've been betrayed, you take action towards change. Queen of Swords, very, very rational, very, very determined to change. Temperance is needed here, okay? A harmony and balance and healing from this betrayal. But I see you much more powerful. Maybe this change was unexpected. Some people need longer time to realize that they are in toxic connections or they are in relationships that are not worthy fighting for them anymore. And you have to pick up your pieces, find your dignity and pride, and move forward. This is what I had for you, my dear pal number one. Before you take any actions, consider taking a little bit time off to withdraw from the situation so that you can deal with a more peaceful way and a more rational way rather than, not being ready to deal with it. I think you need to allow time to yourself to find exactly the right words, to find exactly the right time to communicate what you want to do. You want to break free from a contract or a partnership that has been betraying you, that has been making you bleed, that has been making you cry, that has been making you feel sometimes like a fool, and you need to heal from it, make your heart whole again, and move forward. And I wish you all the love and all the positive thinking to regain the trust in yourself and to be happy with who you are, appreciate who you are, and then everything else will be smoother in the future. Thank you for watching, pal number one. Hello, pal number two. Welcome to your reading, and the first message is time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So maybe you're dealing with a situation or a relationship where you're rushing and you want everything to be to come the way you want them. But instead of frustrating about it, you need to calm down and give it some time. The advice given is community. So find your people, enjoy the situation, enjoy the connection, so that you don't feel desperate about it, but enjoy the process of getting together or having, this bonding in a casual way, slowly to move into something deeper. Okay, you might not be dealing with such a situation. We have the death and the rebirth. So probably you're dealing with a separation or a major shift in your life. Maybe that's why you're trying too hard. You need to give it time. Maybe you need to give time to yourself to understand what has happened and what you need to heal from, because the death is talking about a separation, is talking about an ending, it is talking about a major change in your life that you didn't expect it to happen this soon. So it is time for you to find your people and your friends, to enjoy your life and allow time to heal your wounds and move forward. Yes, we have the Hanged Man. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, you might be dealing with a Pisces here. But what you really need to do now is just to withdraw from the situation and try to think the situation through. So maybe there is something that you need to evaluate and look at the situation, why it has made you feel like this. Being in this Hanged Man is as if being in a situation where you don't know what to do, when you need to allow yourself the time to dig deeper into how you feel, what has happened, and what you can change for your sake, for your future. We're going to clarify the cards and see what's going on here. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You are rushing. You're going through a major shift here, but it's as if you're rushing to find someone or be in a connection that it gets deepened. But in order to get deepened, you have to have the patience, because long-term commitments take time and effort. So you might need to evaluate what has happened in the past and why you're finding yourself in this rebirth. I know when you're changing, when you're moving forward, when you realize that there's something ending and you have to move forward to something else. Some people want to rush from one relationship to the other, but it is not a healthy procedure. What you really need to allow is this transition period, allow yourself to go through this transition period so that you can evaluate and stay a little bit longer with yourself as a single person, so that you can grow, so that you can learn from the lessons of the past or from this ending, to change a little bit stuck point of views, or to change the way that you have been dealing with love life, and slowly move towards something that is going to be healthier, is going to be worth exploring, but you have to allow time. Okay, yes, there is an opportunity here. We have the Ace of Wands, and you're very excited about this new situation, about this new relationship, or about this new life of yours. What you really need to do is just allow time so that you can grow and mature and get the lessons out of this ending in order to move in a more stable and healthier connection in the future. Let me clarify the death and the rebirth here. So let's get 3 cards for the death and the rebirth. Yeah, you are the Magician anyway. You're manifesting abundance here. I think you're manifesting your money, you're manifesting your connections, you're getting out there, showing yourself having new experiences, wanting healthier connections here. You're in the High Priestess. You're very connected to yourself, actually. Maybe that's why we have the Hanged Man here. And you're looking for a long-term commitment, but you're trying too hard. You really need to enjoy the process. Let me clarify the Hanged Man here. You really need to enjoy the process. You really need to allow yourself to be more intuitive and enjoy what you're having and enjoy the transformation that is going through in your life and through you. There is a whole change here. We are talking about a rebirth. Okay, we have the Daughter of Swords here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Wands. So you're very, very confident here. This is a new opportunity for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Wands. So I guess you are going through changes that are making you very, very happy. You're very positive. You're very confident. You're very dedicated on your career now. You're very dedicated on your self-development. Maybe that's why you're happy and you're rushing. But this is good. I mean, you're going to be moving towards someone or something that is going to make you very, very stable in your long-term life. And you want a healthy connection. Let me just clarify the Knight. This change is coming slow, okay? The progress is coming slow. You need to work hard for it. Whatever it is that you're going through now and whatever it is that you're looking for to go towards in the near future, instead of being desperate about it and instead of trying too hard, allow time, okay? Because you need to plant step by step, plant seeds and allow them to grow. Time is going to be needed. Patience is going to be needed, as well as finding the right people, because you've been hurt in the past. Maybe that's why you're rushing to come out of this betrayal, and you're standing on firmly on what you're looking for, and you want all these to work out like magic. It's not going to work like that. Yes, you are the magician, and you can deal with anything that comes your way and anyone that comes your way. You want a new relationship, you want a long-term commitment here, you want your money, you want your career, you want everything to be in order and everything to be under your own control. But you have to allow time to heal from this betrayal in order to move forward, okay? So let me clarify the Ace of Wands. This opportunity is not going to go anywhere. It's just a matter of how you evaluate it and how you deal with it. So instead of rushing into it, please allow time, because you learn through the process, okay? The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands, exactly. Finding your power back, standing on your own truth. You take your life very serious here, very seriously, and you know exactly what you're looking for. But you have to allow the energies to come closer to you. You have to allow things to unravel naturally, okay? Yes, you are changing. We have the World here. This is talking about new opportunities. This is talking about change, maybe traveling due to a new job offer, due to a new situation in your life. You're living your truth here with the Ace of Swords, and I think you're being very rational and very honest about what you're looking for. You've had enough. You don't want insufficiencies anymore. You don't want to deal with people that they treat you like I don't know, they mistreat you in some way. You are very focused on what you want and what you're looking for. And there is going to be a great success here if you only make the decision to walk away, but in a peaceful way. Eight of Cups is talking about walking away from something that makes you unhappy, from someone, from a connection that has not been very, very truthful to you. And you're moving towards making your dreams come true. There are new opportunities here. You need to remember to keep your worth as your priority, and your dignity and your pride, and your appreciating yourself and who you are. And I think you're doing this. You've worked so hard for your peace. You've worked so hard for your abundancy, and now is the time for you to move forward in connections that are going to make you feel that you belong there. They're going to make you feel happy. There is going to be passion here. You're nurturing new beginnings with the Queen of Wands. I mean, you're very, very dedicated to your prosperity in the future, and you're working hard for it. So instead of frustrating about it, try to give it time and be in a more peaceful way of thinking and acting. Okay? And everything will lead to a long-term situation and to a long-term and healthier connection here. Okay, this is what I had for you, pile number 2. Thank you for watching. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Let me read your first message. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So maybe you're dealing with a situation here that you have to think about it. Okay. The energy that's surrounding this reading is the deception. So it might be coming from within you, that you're looking at yourself and not appreciating who you are, and you're pushing yourself down on your self-esteem. Or this deception could be coming from someone that you're dealing with. And this is a period of time when you have to find your power, you have to find your worth, You have to remember that you need to appreciate who you are and never allow anyone to deal with you in a way that it's not healthy and it's not fair to you, okay? Your first energy, yeah, we have the Four of Swords. So time for you to withdraw. Time for you to pull back your energy and try to rest. There is something going on here which is wrong, which is unfair, which is not very decent, and you need to take time alone. You need to find the truth. We have the Ace of Swords here. You have to open up to the truth of what is happening here in order to heal, in order to make plans, in order to realize what's going on here and to nurture your new beginnings. I don't know if you're dealing with a marriage here, because the Empress is talking about a motherly figure. It is talking about a family. It is talking about birth, rebirth. It is talking about renewal in your energies. It is something deep that you're dealing with and something that you want to create, which you have been dreaming about it for so long. But at the end of the day, you found out about something that has made you worried, that has made you look at the situation in a different way. And you're looking towards the future here with a more nurturing energy within you, from starting from inside of you, to love yourself a little bit more, to realize what you need to do for your future, and to realize how you need to communicate and to deal with this deception that has been going on here. Let me clarify the Four of Swords, which you need time to rest. You need time to heal from something that has happened, which is not very fair to you. Let me see. Okay, you are at crossroads. You don't know what to do. Well, you know that you want to move forward. You know that you are ready for a change. But for some reason, you need to allow time. Don't rush into making any major changes unless you're sure and unless you know how to deal with it. And I think this deception came unexpectedly in your life. I think you didn't even know about that was going on there. So you have to find your power back, okay? The Tower moment is talking about a shift. It is talking about something that has changed unexpectedly in your life. And most probably, it made you realize that what you had here was a burden. What you had here was just a struggle to maintain a relationship as healthy as possible, but at the end of the day, it was not. So clarity is coming here out as an outcome here. The Ace of Swords is talking about looking at the situation in a more real way, with more clarity, so that you can deal with it. It is hard to look at the situation and know exactly what has been going on behind your back, but you have to look at it because you need to help yourself, you need to heal, and you need to move forward. You should not allow anyone to fool you. You should not allow anyone to mistreat you, because we are all human beings and we deserve the best. We all deserve to be happy, and we all to be we all deserve to be treated with respect from others. Let me clarify the Ace of Swords. Justice is going to be given, guys. It might be this might be a divorce. Okay, justice, a Libra sign. You might be dealing with a situation that justice needs to be, an action towards clarity needs to be taken here. But at the end of the day, you will fight for your battles with the Five of Wands. The conflict will be past history, and justice will come in your life, and new love come in your way with the King of Cups. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer here. And after you deal with all these, then you have a whole new life here waiting for you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is what you will be dealing with. Finding your worth, moving towards making new connections with the Ace of Pentacles, moving towards a healthier connection, towards a loving and a passionate new beginning in your life. You're nurturing things that make you happy. You're more concentrated on your money, on your responsibilities. You leave the past behind, but for the time being, you're very upset about what has happened and what you found out about the situation. So you need to deal with it in a more peaceful way as much as possible and as much as you can, and withdraw completely. Allow time. Allow yourself to look at the connection from a distance so that you can find your worth. The longer you stay nurturing yourself and healing from these and allowing time to feel what this Tower moment made you feel, even if there is a lot of pain within you or a lot of tears that you are going through, you're crying and you're shouting out loud, allow yourself to respond in a natural way, okay, so that you can heal from it. The sooner you deal with the pain, the sooner you deal with this shock, with this unexpected outcome, the healthier you will get, because you just have to look at the truth. You have to look at what was going on behind your back and find your worth and appreciate yourself and move towards connections that are going to make you feel happier, that are going to make you feel that you can trust people again. That but first you need to take responsibilities on your own. You need to make sure that you head towards a stable situation within your money, within other relationships that you feel happier being with. You have to establish a more powerful way of looking at yourself and your life, so that you can put an end to this deception and move towards new beginnings. Okay. So I'm going to read this advice again. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Well, your life is in your hands, pile number 3. And you can do and you can act and you can say whatever feels right for you, and justice will be given. Okay? This is what I had for you. Thank you for watching, pile number 3.